Hello, everybody. This is Miss Phelps coming to you with a lesson about two-dimensional shapes. Can you say that with me? Two-dimensional shapes. So we're going to get right on into it. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to share a screen with you. Now, I'm new to this, so you have to be a little patient with me. Hopefully, I'm doing it right. So I'm going to share this screen. It's two-dimensional shapes. This is my contact information right here. We'll talk about that later. So I need some things from you first. Supplies that you need. Some paper or a notebook, pencil, something to write with, worksheet packet. If you have that worksheet packet that they give you from school, please get that. If you don't have it, you're fine. Just get a plain sheet of paper, you're fine. Your Go Math Volume 2. If you have that Go Math Volume 2 book, get that book. And I also want you to get your agenda. So those are the things I need you to get. So you get those things, and I'm going to go to the next slide. So by the time I get there, hopefully you'll have everything ready, and we can move on with our lesson. Hopefully you have everything. We're going to do a game first. It's called Rename That Number. And our number today is 16. What are we going to do with this number? What do you mean rename that number? How many ways can you rename a number? Well, here's one way. 7 plus 9, that's how we rename the number 16. How do we know 7 plus 9 is 16? Well, we have some tools here we can use. We have, what is this, a number line. We have a ruler. And since we're stuck at home, if you have this measuring tape, that does the job too. So depending on where you are and what you're doing, if you want to create a number line, that's one way. If you don't have it, you don't feel like that, and you can see this right here around the house, grab that. It'll do the same job. But how do we know 7 plus 9 equals 16? That's another way to rename this number. Well, we're going to use this number line. 7 plus 9. Here we are at 7 plus 9. What does plus 9 mean? We have to what? Move 9 times, right? 9 times. So we start at 7 and we move 9 times. That means we hop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look where we landed. Right here on our magic number, 16, right there. What's another way we can rename a number? 17 minus 1. What does 17 minus 1? We're going to use this ruler right here. 17 minus 1. Does that mean we're going to start at 17 and run all the way down to 1? No, ma'am, no, sir. That's not what we're going to do. What does this 1 mean? This 1 means that we're just going to move 1 time. That's all it wants us to do is move 1 time or hop 1 time. So we're going to start here at 17 and we're going to hop what? 1 time. Boom. Look at that. Where did it take us? Right here on 16. Our magic number. Now, we have one more way that we can rename 16. 8 plus 5 plus 3. 8 plus 5 plus 3. Do we know if that equals 16? How do we know? Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to use these tools right here. Here's a trick I like to do when I add numbers like this. I take the largest number, which in this case is the number 8. And I put it in my fist. I ball it up and say 8. And I count up to the next number until I get to where I want to be. So in this case, we're going to add 8 plus 5 plus 3. Let's first add 5. We're going to grab 8, 8. Let's add 5. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 8 plus 5 is 13. Grab 13. 13. What's the last number here? 3. So we're going to add 3. 13, 14, 15, 16. Did we get there? Yes, we did. Give me a high five. So these are some ways that we can rename a number. I hope you had fun. Now let's get to our topic. Be patient with me. I'm new. Here it is. Oops, got to go back. So what are two-dimensional shapes? They have certain characteristics. Two-dimensional shapes are flat and can be only drawn on paper. Now you guys know, I know you like to draw. So now you know you can draw shapes on a paper. These are two-dimensional shapes when you're drawing on a paper. They also have a length. The reason why they're called two-dimension is because they have a length. This word right here is length. And they also have a width. That means how long it is the length, and how wide it is the width. And they also are sometimes called plane shapes. We're not going to get into that today. That's for another grade. But right now, we're just going to focus on flat, drawn on paper, a length, and a width. That's what really comprises a two-dimensional shape, okay? So what are some of the shapes that we are familiar with and that we're going to be learning about today? Well, we're familiar with triangle. Can we draw a triangle on a piece of paper? Of course we can. We have a square. We know about squares. We have circle. We have what's called a pentagon. You see that word pentagon. We also have what's called a hexagon. You hear that X in there? Hexagon. We also have a shape called an octagon. Octagon. Does that sound familiar? Octagon. It sounds like something else we know. How about an octopus? How many legs does an octopus have? If you said 8, you are exactly right. So guess how many sides an octagon has? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An octagon has 8 sides. So the next time you hear the word octagon, you can say, I know about octagons. They have 8 sides, just like an octopus has 8 legs, okay? So I'm going to share another screen with you. And it's a video that I want to show you with about shapes, sides, and vertices. Now I'm going to stop the video and you're not going to see me. You're just going to see it because I need you to focus on the video and see what it's talking about. But you'll still hear me. So this is shapes, sides, and vertices. I hope you can hear this too. It's our friend Jack Hartman.
2D shapes. 2D shapes. Which ones have sides and vertices? Let's learn today. Sides are the straight lines that form the shape. Vertices are the corners that the two lines make. Let's move and count the sides and vertices of these 2D shapes. This is a square. Let's move and count the sides of a square. 1, 2, 3, 4. A square has 4 sides. Let's move and count the vertices of a square. 1, 2, 3, 4. A square has 4 vertices and 4 sides. This is a triangle. Let's move and count the sides of a triangle. 1, 2, 3. A triangle has 3 sides. Let's move and count the vertices of a triangle. 1, 2, 3. A triangle has 3 vertices and 3 sides. This is a rectangle. Let's move and count the sides of a rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. A rectangle has 4 sides. Let's move and count the vertices of a rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. A rectangle has 4 vertices and 4 sides. This is a rhombus. Let's move.
You see this word rhombus? Now normally we call this shape a what? What do you normally call it? You call it a diamond, don't you? Well, this is the real word for this shape, rhombus. You see the word bus right here? We got bus riders at school, right? This is called a rhombus though. So the next time you see this shape, try to remember the word rhombus, okay?
And count the sides of a rhombus. 1, 2, 3, 4. A rhombus has 4 sides. Let's move and count the vertices of a rhombus. 1, 2, 3, 4. A rhombus has 4 vertices and 4 sides. This is a circle. Let's move.
Oh, he says, let's move. And he's going to say, and count the sides of a circle. Can anybody tell me how many sides a circle has? Well, let's see what Mr. Jack says.
And count the sides of a circle. A circle has 0 sides, but has 1 curved line.
Did you hear that? Has 0 sides and 1 curved line, okay? That's a circle, but it's still what? A 2D shape, a 2-dimensional shape. Let's go on.
Let's move and count the vertices of a circle.
Oh, the vertices of a circle. What do you think that is? How many vertices do you think a circle has? Let's see what Mr. Jack says.
A circle has 0 vertices, but has 1 curved line. A circle has 0 sides and vertices. 2D shapes. 2D shapes. Which ones have sides and vertices we learned today?
All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. He also has some other videos about shapes, sides, and vertices, about other shapes. So you might want to look at that as well. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that. So what I need, I'm going to share a screen with you again. I'm going to bring the video back. Here I am. I'm going to share another screen with you. You know that worksheet that they gave you? This is the page where I want you to be on. This page right here where it has the shapes, okay? So let's read the directions. It says, how many sides does each of these shapes have? Color each shape with the matching color. Well, all it's asking for is how many sides. It's not even asking about the vertices, right? What connects the sides. It's just, so if you look at this shape, this is a what? Rectangle. So if you count the sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, it has 4 sides. Guess what color you're going to draw this shape? You're going to draw it orange. You're going to color it orange, okay? So that means if you have a shape that has 5 sides, you're going to color it red. If it has 6 sides, it's brown. If it has no sides, we know which one that is, right? You're going to color it green. I'm not going to tell you. You can go ahead and rewind this tape as many times as you need to. So now let's move on here. It says, read each answer below, draw a picture, and use your words to explain the problem. So it wants you to draw a picture and use words. And it gives you the answer. And here it says the answer is 2. What is the question? Well, I'm going to do this as an example. So suppose, I don't know, let's say Mario ate 1 piece of cake for breakfast. His brother ate 1 piece of cake for lunch. How many pieces of cake did Mario and his brother eat all together? That would be the question. They said, what is the question? And guess what the answer is? They already gave us the answer. The answer is 2. So I would write that out and I would draw a picture of Mario and his brother eating cake. Simple, isn't it? Yes, it is. And you do the same with B and C. B wants, the answer is 5, and C, the answer is 10. But let's move on down here. Now, this right here might be just a little more complicated because it's asking you to do something. And it's asking you to keep within certain parameters, like 1 to 9. What are the digits between 1 and 9? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, right? So it says you can only use digits 1 to 9 and only one time. One time. So you can't have 9 here and 9 here and 9 over here. You can only use 9 one time. You can use one digit one time. It says fill in the boxes to create a true number sentence with the greatest possible value. Well, I'm going to give you a hint about the greatest possible value. And I'm going to tell you what that value is, but you're going to have to fill this part out. And on this side of the equation, you're going to be doing what? Adding the numbers. And on this side of the equation, you're going to be doing what? Subtracting the numbers. But both numbers are going to have to equal, the answers are going to have to be the same. Guess what answers we're going to be looking for? Just like we did 16, remember we did that with the game, rename that number? You're going to rename the number 8 on both sides because 8 equals 8. So what two numbers can you come up with that equals 8? And what two numbers can you use to subtract that equals 8? That's all you have to do, okay? I hope that explained it. If not, you can contact me, go back, just rewind the tape and go right on back there and find and take a picture of it. Send me the picture of it. I'll respond. I'll definitely give you some feedback, okay? Now, something else I want to share. If you have your Go Math book, look at this. Right here in the Go Math book, page 678. 678. You can't forget that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on page 678, what does it want to do? Use two-dimensional shapes, draw and write to complete the chart. This is good practice. You know what Ms. Phelps says about practice. Practice makes progress, and we definitely want you guys to progress on through your life. So if you don't have your book, no worries. Get a piece of paper, and you can draw this on the piece of paper. And they just want the shape. They want you to draw the shape. They're telling you these are the shapes that they have. They're telling you this is the shape that you have to draw. Here they want the what? The number of straight sides. And guess what they want here? The number of vertices. Didn't we just learn vertices from Mr. Jack? Yes, we did. So if you have to rewind back to Mr. Jack to figure that out, you do that, okay? So I have one more thing that I want to share with you. It is, let's see if I can find it. It's right here. Give me 1 second. You know, I'm new to this, so you have to be patient with me. Okay, so it's right here. So I found this here on a website, K5 Learning website. Look at that. Isn't that a nice picture right there? It has all the shapes. It even has a trapezoid. What is a trapezoid? You might have to Google that and find out what a trapezoid is. But it's pink. I can tell you the color it is. Then right here on this page, it's a matching. So you're going to find one that says all 4 sides are the same length. Remember, what shapes have what length and a width, and they want you to find out which ones have the same, which 4 sides are the same, have the same length. So you're going to draw a line between here and somewhere over here. So this could be some fun practice as well, okay? So that concludes my lesson. I hope you had some fun. You can always contact me. I'm on that first slide. You can just rewind this tape as many times as you have to. Take some pictures, send them to me. I can give you some feedback. You know, just let me know. I'll be here for you. And I hope you have a great day. And I will be seeing you guys next Tuesday. Okay? Take care.